Yo, yo, yo. What's up, y'all? What's going on, everybody? Man, I have missed you motherfuckers, man. Did y'all miss me? I've been away for a minute. What's up, guys? Welcome in. Let everybody get in, and then we'll start talking about it. We'll let everybody work their way in. I'll be right back. All right, y'all. What's going on, everybody? What's up? What's up? So, it has been a long time since I've been live. I hope everybody's good. I hope everybody's healthy. Everybody's family's healthy. Everybody's feeling good. Let's go ahead and get into this, man. I'm going to start doing this more often, by the way. What up, Cam? Missed the update last night. Didn't cash back to the grind. Oh, damn. What update are you talking about? So much for being ready on time. What do you mean? What do you mean? Live show started at 10, so you're right in time. Takedown today. Yes, sir. Let's go. All right. So, was I late? My bad. My bad. You wanted me on earlier. My bad. Okay. First live show of the year. Cam is back. Yeah, bro. It's been a minute. I'm excited. I'm still waiting on a Greenlight DFS shirt, Cam. Hey, I actually have some. All right. So, let's go ahead and get straight into this, then. We got plenty of people in here. So we can go ahead and start talking about the slate. First and foremost, y'all want to start with pitchers or batters? It doesn't matter to me. We could talk about whatever. Matter of fact, y'all just start asking questions. Go ahead. Flaherty too cheap on Fanduel. Let me go over to Fanduel real quick. Let me check out Fanduel real quick. Let's see what we got. So Flaherty over here is 7.9. That is pretty damn cheap. He's the best of the bunch around there. I mean, you could maybe consider going Pablo Lopez, who's decent, got a decent K rate. But yeah, Flaherty's pretty fucking cheap. When you look in that price range, I mean, him and Pablo Lopez are a good bit, better than the other ones for sure. Number one pitcher for DK. So I'm struggling a little bit on it. Obviously, we've got some great pitching options on this slate. Favorite bat's Nelson Cruz. Come on, y'all. Versus lefty. I always love Nelson Cruz. You don't even got to ask me that. All right, so let me go to DK real quick. Okay, so my favorite pitchers over on DK. So this is a tough one because we've got some studs on this slate, man. We've got Shane Bieber in a great matchup. Obviously, we know his strikeout rate. Trevor Bauer, we know the type of potential he has. I mean, you saw the game he had against Colorado in Colorado. Imagine what he could do to Oakland in Oakland. So yeah, Bauer, and I feel like Bauer might be slept on today for some reason. So yeah, if we can grab Bauer at a low ownership, we'll take it, man. So Shane Bieber, Trevor Bauer are my two main, they're my top two pitchers, obviously. If I can get both of them and still get the bats I want, then that's the way to go. If you need to save and you can't do that, then the way I'd probably go is Flaherty's a good price over on DK2 at 7.8, Pablo Lopez at 6.8. So around that range, the guys that I like the most is going to be Flaherty, Lopez, and Maeda. All right, Flaherty, Lopez, and Maeda around that price range. All of them are fine SP2s. If you can get both Bauer and because there's such a big drop-off between the studs and then the other guys, Shane Bieber and Bauer are just on a level ahead of everyone on the slate. You know what I mean? So I really love them. Cheap second base and shortstop. All right, let's check it out. All right, second base, I really like Jorge Polanco. I really love Polanco. He hits lefties really, really well. He's batting fourth. Minnesota is a sneaky – well, they're not necessarily sneaky. I really love Minnesota on this slate. Love Minnesota. There's a lot of bats on this Minnesota offense that hit lefties extremely well. So, I mean, you've got obviously Nelson Cruz. You've got Rosario. You've got Polanco. You've got – who else we got in this lineup that hits lefties really, really well? Buxton. Byron Buxton batting fifth. I just like a lot of Minnesota guys, and they seem too cheap. Like Snell. I think Snell's fine too. Yeah, he's up there. He's up there in options. I did pass him over because he's not Trevor Bauer or Bieber, but he is right there on that next tier for sure. Against San Francisco, it's solid. San Francisco doesn't strike out much versus lefties, and that's the only issue that you have with him. Thoughts on Kyle Hendricks. So the weather's not great. There's a good possibility for some rain at some point. I don't really like dealing with situations like that. On top of that, the wind's blowing out. I believe. Let me verify. I believe the wind's still blowing out, but let me just verify that. I'm not taking much pitching in that game, I don't believe. Both pitchers have okay K rates, though. So, I mean, could they do okay? Sure. The situation's not set up too great for them. We're going to have some possible light showers. That's the type of shit you just kind of avoid. How many innings do you think today for snow? It's always hard to predict. I mean, it just kind of depends how he's doing, I guess. If he has any rough innings come the fourth inning or so, he could be pulled. They could keep him in check. Bumgarner. Right now I'm focused solely on the main slate. Let me see. So I'm not focused too much on that. Favorite low-owned DK stack. My favorite DK stack in general is Minnesota. Twins pitcher for cash, it's okay. Twins pitcher for cash is all right. Maeda against Detroit is decent. Yeah, that's all I'll say about that. He's decent. The problem is you have Pablo Lopez at cheaper at 6'8". You have, Jack Flaherty at 7'8", cheaper. Like, it's just tough. Let's talk stacks. So I don't have a good grasp on what the ownership's going to look like, but let's take a look at stacks real quick. Minnesota, I've mentioned multiple times in this live show. I want to make sure that is reiterated. Minnesota, there's a lot of guys on this team that could really do damage here. What I missed? What's up, Cam? What's up, Freddie? Just answering questions. How about lefties against Texas? Oh, you mean a lefty pitcher against Texas? Okay, so Ryu is decent. He's okay. It's interesting. He might be low owned. So that's interesting. Royal stack. Oh my God. Yes, they're going to be low owned for good reason though. A little bit late on here. Any weather concerns? We got a little bit of weather in Chicago in the Chicago game, but outside of that, not too bad. Stacks. Okay. Let me pull that up. So Minnesota, I've talked about multiple times. I really like them. I got a real gut feeling on them. Their implied totals at 4.9. Really love that. Toronto. Love Toronto today. I really like the Dodgers as well. Especially Justin Turner sticks out as one of the main guys. So those are my favorite. Dodgers, Twins, and Toronto. Philly stack looks interesting. Let me take a look at Philly. So, let me see. It's definitely interesting. Peterson is not a gas can pitcher. He's not horrible. He's really good versus lefties. Holds righties to a 211. He does only strike out 17% of righties. So, I mean, if they can get on, they might be able to slowly but surely raise shit up. But yeah, Philly GPP is interesting. You like to win 11 miles per hour to center at Dodgers game? Yeah, I love the Dodgers. I think the Dodgers are a solid GPP stat. For sure. Conforto at 3.5 just seems too cheap. Man, I played him yesterday. I mean, once again, he does seem like a solid option. I don't love picking on Nola. Is this for main slate? Yes. Yeah. I'll be on here until about 10:30, and then I got to finish things up. Detroit is on fire. Badu. Let me take a look at Badu because I know he's been doing his thing, man. Hold on. I wasn't expecting to get much of Badu at all, but I know he's been really good. Righty-lefty matchup against Maeda, batting 7th. He's been really, really good. He's shown really, really strong numbers against right-handed pitching. So he's obviously available, but at 3.5, I mean, there's other ways that are better, man. I mean, look, he's going to level out eventually. I think he's the real deal. He seems like it. We talking cash or GPPs, whatever you want, Brandon. Just ask me if you have a GPP question. Just ask. Nicky Lopez, cheap shortstop. Let's check out shortstop. Somebody asked me earlier how I feel about shortstop. Let's check shortstop, and I'll let you know my favorite guys. All right, I like Bo Bichette as a spend up. I like Xander Bogaerts as a spend up. I like Andrelton Simmons as a mid-range. I like Falefa as a mid-range. And when it comes to value, there's not anybody that really sticks out to me value-wise. The main guys that I'm interested in, I'm not getting Kansas City against Bieber. I'm just not too interested in that. I don't think you need to do that. Bichette, Bogarts. Simmons is batting 9th, which I hate, though. I mean, the numbers are solid for him, though, so I don't know why he'd be so low. But Andrelton Simmons batting 9th. I don't love it at 4.6, so let me take him out. I had him earlier. I have him, like, on my list of plays for today. But with him batting 9th, with that lineup coming out and him batting 9th, it's not much interest to me. I like Falefa, Bogarts, and Bichette. I'll probably spend up at shortstop. Just got here, Cam. What pitchers are you on in stacks? My favorite pitchers, Bauer and Bieber, if you can get them. If not, then Bauer or Bieber. I don't have a preference. If you want lower owned, it's probably going to be Bauer, I would imagine. Both are perfectly fine. Polanco and a min stack, of course. Yes. Oakland looks so bad. Should we eat Bauer and his salary? I know, yeah. Ideally, like I've always said to y'all, get your pitching right and then figure bats out after that. So ideally, we get Bauer and Bieber in our favorite lineups. Ideally, it just kind of depends what kind of value we have pop up when lineups are coming. You said you like Toronto stack favorite play? Favorite stack from Toronto. All right, let me go through position by position. Let me see. I like Rowdy Tellez, depending on where he's batting. I like Vladimir Guerrero. In the outfield, I have multiple guys. I really like Gurriel. I really like Hernandez and Bichette. Those are my main guys I like. Favorite outfielders, Nelson Cruz, number 1. You guys know how I feel about Nelson Cruz. I love me some Nelson. I have him locked. I love that dude. He's going to ball out. Byron Buxton at 3.9 seems too cheap with the type of numbers he has versus lefties. Earlier, I said Rosario when I was talking Minnesota. My bad. He's on Cleveland, but he's also, I love him against Junis. Gurriel. Franmil Reyes is interesting. Kyle Garlick at 2.3, batting 2nd for Minnesota, might be locked. I've talked about a million times how I love Minnesota today. Garlick might be locked, batting 2nd. Are you leaning for bats in GPP, Kim? Where are you leading? I think the Dodgers are sneaky for GPP today, especially Justin Turner, AJ Pollock. What's the cheap stack you like trying to get top pitchers? Cheap stack, Minnesota seems too cheap. Outside of Nelson Cruz, Minnesota's too cheap. They're the stack that I'm wanting. You got Garlick batting 2nd. You're able to get plenty of these guys under 4K, sub 4K, and they're just in a great matchup. Ryu GPPs on DK? For GPP, yes. By the way, has everybody gotten their vaccine? I got mine yesterday. Is everybody vaccinated? Keeping healthy? You know, I don't know if y'all knew or not, but my fiance is pregnant. So I'm having my first child. So I made sure I went and got my vaccine right away so that I'm good. Ryu or Maeda? Maeda. Congrats. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate y'all. I said congratulate y'all. I'm reading the congratulations. I appreciate it, man. Could you see stacking the pitchers for St. Louis, Miami? So I've talked about that strategy a bunch of times throughout my life. One of them should get the, W. Let me take a look one more time. I love Pablo and I love Flaherty. I mean, I think you could. Little Cam AT Alien. Yes, sir. Huh? Yeah, I got my Green Light DFS shirt on. It's been so long since I've been live. I was like, I got to get ready. I got to get prepared. Kyle says he's not doing the vaccine with a 99.6 survival rate. No, I feel you. I went and did it because of my fiance being pregnant. So I'm trying to just, stay on the plus side of things. Do I think I was going to get it and die? No, but I'm looking out for the people around me. It's my boy. Yes, sir. Scott, what's up, man? Look at that smile, bro. You're a proud father, big dog. Keep it going. Yeah, man, I'm happy. I'm excited. This is something that we haven't done anything to prevent for like 6 years. We thought that we were going to have to go to a doctor to make that happen. You know what I'm saying? And you know how that can be when when you want a kid and it's just not happening. You know what I'm saying? It can be frustrating. So we were at the point where we thought it wasn't going to happen. So for it to just happen, you know what I'm saying? Like that, it is a blessing. It's pretty cool. You the shit, bro. Please don't ever stop doing videos, man. Yeah, I want to start doing these live shows more often, man. For sure. I took a break off of it for a little while, just, relaxing, chilling. Now I'm back, man. We got an early slate, so I figured I'm just going to have to focus on NBA after MLB lock. So what up with the breaks? My town card shop is getting all my dough. Oh, yeah, bro, I have so many boxes still. I just haven't gone live for the breaks. Top pitcher today, Bieber or Woodruff or both? Not Woodruff. I don't have much exposure in that Chicago game when it comes to pitching. Bieber, love him. Bauer, love him. I talked about it earlier. If you could get both of them, that would be ideal. If you need to just get one, it's probably Pablo Lopez or one of those guys at SP2. Trying 16 to 6 years. Yeah, no, bro. More than that. Shit. I was thinking maybe my swimmers were slow or something. Who knows? But I guess not. Fatherhood is a wonderful thing, man. Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, she's only about 3 weeks. She's only like 3 weeks. We got a long ways to go till she actually has it. But yeah, I went and got the vaccine just to kind of protect us a little more. Got that low T? What do you mean? Are you talking about testosterone or some shit? No, that's not the issue. As you can see, I am going to be a dad now. So as you can see, that's not an issue. Okay, I made it happen. It was more on her end, we believe. It's harder for her to get pregnant. Congratulations, bro. You finally greenlight a baby. I know, right? Do you do MLB Super Draft? I have not been in the Super Draft too much. Drop a like down below if you haven't already, man. 63 people in here. Drop that like down below. Let's get 63 likes. I had the low T on my weed and my diet. Okay, so I was thinking that possibly weed had something to do with it because when I was younger, I smoked nonstop, but that ended up not really being much of a deal. I don't smoke anymore, so I haven't smoked weed in like 3 years. It's been a minute. I have been 100%, here for a while. Live, my dude, live. We in for a treat here. Yes, sir. First base value. All right, let's talk first base. All right. So, once again, they do not want to put my boy Cronenworth over 4K. They don't want to do it. They do not want to fucking do it. Cronenworth, once again, is in play. Rowdy Tellez, if you're getting a Toronto stack or even just one off-in, Rowdy Tellez has good numbers versus righties. Vladimir Guerrero is solid, but he is 5K, so he's not value. You want a value, right? Okay. Keston Hiura. So last year he didn't hit very good versus righties, but if you look at 2019 numbers, he was smashing righties. So I think you kind of need to take last year a little bit as a grain of, it's serious. It matters. But with him being so good in 2019 versus righties, I think it's legit. I think he's fine. Wilmer Flores, we all know he's got fantastic numbers versus lefties. You can consider him a lefty smasher. And going against Snell, Snell is a solid lefty. Normally I don't pick on guys like that, but he's solid at 3.5. Astudillo for Minnesota, if you're full on men stacking. Let's see. All right. Tsugo, I get he's 3-1. I don't want him against Eovaldi too much. His numbers just aren't good, dude. Like he leads off a ton and all that. What do you think about Boyd versus Twin stack? Dude, Dave, stack the Twins, bro. If you do anything today. And I'm sorry if it doesn't work out for y'all. I just want to say that now. But Minnesota, stack them. Okay? Stack them. 5 at-bats in that small ballpark. No, I get it. Yoshi, I don't hate it. The problem is I'm very big into numbers. If the numbers don't add up, I don't really do it. You know what I'm saying? And with Yoshi, his just numbers aren't good enough. And at that position, there's too many people around there who actually have the numbers and are in just good spots. So Cruz over Martinez, yeah. I am prioritizing Cruz, but I love JD. JD versus lefties. You can't hate on JD Martinez versus lefties. And he's been smashing this year. What's good, bro? What's up, bro? JD Martinez should be a lock versus lefties. He's always a great option. He's a fantastic option. He's always in play, like I said, versus lefties. He's always good. Favorite catcher and shortstop. So at shortstop, it's Bo Bichette and Xander Bogaerts if you can get up there. If you need to pay down, Falefa is leading off at 4K. I don't like anything much lower than that. Let's see. Catcher. I've been playing nonstop Mercedes, but his price is going up. Mitch Garver at 4-4 leading off for Minnesota is probably what I love that. If you guys know anything, take anything from this live show, it's that Minnesota is who I love. Baseball is the hardest to predict. Don't ever apologize if a stagger player doesn't work out. I mean, it is what it is. At the end of the day, the way I see it is that, you know, the more work you put in, the more you get out regardless. In DFS in general, like there's some things that are out of our control, but at the end of the day, everybody has the same information available to them. It just depends on who's going to go searching for that information the most. There's people who will kind of take certain bits of information and run with it. And then there's people who will look at every bit of information and then come to a conclusion. I feel better about it when I look at everything. And when I put a lineup out, if I don't feel like I can make it better, regardless of what happens, I'm fine. I can accept it. But you know what I'm saying? So it's just, there's different types of people. Me, I like to get into the shit. I'm new to MLB DFS. Do you have some tips and strategy for me? Yeah, of course. Research, number one. If you can't research, then it will be tough. Most of the time, you want to take righties versus lefties. You want to take pitchers versus high strikeout teams. You also want to take pitchers who get strikeouts. And prioritize your pitching and then bats after. Stacking Toronto against Gibson. Yes, I do like that. Who's your home run dongers for tonight? All right, so just off the top of my head, Nelson Cruz. I'm going to go Buxton. I'm going to go JD Martinez. It's just off. What else? Who goes into the leftover spots? Another team? Oh, just you can do one-offs. Like if you have a stat going on, you can one-off guys. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure these guys are in good spots. Don't just wing it. And what I said earlier, take righties versus lefties. Sometimes that's not the case. And it doesn't necessarily mean because it's a righty-lefty matchup that it's a good matchup. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't take a lefty versus Bauer just because Bauer's just really good. There's no reason to do that. Now, if you're entering 150 lineups, then you're probably going to have a few going against Bieber or Bauer just in case, because Bauer can give up home runs. But the chances are low of a stack against Bauer being the takedown. I'm doing a twin stack, including Cruz, and able to fit JD with Bauer and Flaherty. That's fine, Hop. Sounds good to me. Flaherty, Pablo, whatever. I just built a sick lineup on DK. GPP, baby, is mine. Good luck, bro. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm feeling great about the Masters this week. So go grab that at Greenlight DFS. I already posted it. So if you grab PGA right now at greenlightdfs.com, it's already posted. Any Seager love? Which one? Need that shirt finally, bro. You need one of these shirts. Who wants these shirts? I'll make these shirts available again if enough of you want them. All right, so Seager. We have both Seagers on the slate, don't we? We have Corey. Oh, just one Seager, I guess. Low price pitching options you like to Flaherty and Pablo. Dodgers Seager, my bad. Okay. So I've been playing, first of all, I've been playing a ton of, I prioritize cash for PGA, but I always throw my PGA into GPP too, just in case. All right, so Corey Seager. I've been playing a ton of Seager. Okay, and Seager is one of those guys that is super consistent. Like you can't go wrong. If you have the money and you just land on him at shortstop, you're not going to be scared about it. You're going to feel pretty good about it. The problem is he's 5'5", and I love Bo Bichette and Xander Bogaerts a little more. I think Bo Bichette and Bogaerts have big possibilities today. Plain and simple. All right, we got about 7 minutes left, y'all. I got to get back into the shit. Let me see. Let me see if anything's happened. Bieber, Lopez, Garver. Oh, he's throwing it out there. I thought you weren't going to give it out. I like everything except for Yoshi. All right. I like everything except for Yoshi. If you have the money, fix that shit. No, I'm just kidding. What do you feel about Badu? So Badu's been hot. Badu has been fantastic. I have no hate towards the guy. Problem is he's batting at the low end of the order, and there's better options in my opinion. But he's been great. All right, thanks. I have Bichette, but want to hear your take on Seager. Yeah, I like Seager. I like Bichette more. And that's coming from somebody who's played a ton of Seager lately. Lone told me, I agree. He should be. He should be. And if he does happen to hit a home run, that you got some potential there because, you got some potential there. I like it. I like the garlic play for a value. I like that. You've been listening to this live show. I love that. I love that. I love people who listen. I love that shit. He gets on base. He's fast. I thought Tsugo was slow as a motherfucker. Hold on. I thought Tsugo was like 300 pounds. Am I thinking about somebody else? Who am I thinking about? I thought, who's the fat guy? Who's the fat guy on Tampa Bay? Somebody tell me that. Killer Kim was good, my boy. Fairfield, what's up, man? I pivoted off McMahon last night. Oh, man. I feel for you. The numbers weren't there enough for me. I mean, there was other guys at that position I liked more, so I didn't have them either. Astudio. Yes. If you're Minnesota stacking, go ahead, throw them in. If you're Minnesota stacking and, he's maxing you out and you can get a better player than him, then I would. I mean, he's not priority on this stack, but he's fine. Yeah, I'm thinking of someone else. You're right. Tsugo's fat, right? Is that how you say his name? Yoshi is fat, right? Somebody tell me if I'm right or wrong right now. No offense. There's nothing wrong with people who are bigger. You know what I'm saying? I might one day be huge because matter of fact, I just had a donut this morning. Like, I can't control myself. I cannot control myself. It's an issue. You're making an NBA video today, bro? Probably not. Just because I'm zoned in on MLB early. You're going to get a dad bod? Probably. Most likely. I already bought the baby a jersey. Y'all want to see? Hold on. Check it out. Check it out. The North Carolina Jordan jersey. So I'm hoping for a boy. You know what I'm saying? I guess if I have a girl, she can wear it with like a little bow or something. But little Jordan jersey. Had to pick that up, man. I saw it and I was like, come on, man. Do you know who Garver only had one at bats the last couple games? No. Let me check. He didn't. The last couple games? Hold on. Oh, he wasn't in the lineup. He didn't start. He must have pinch hit. Damn, Cam, not the Jordan. I just saw it and I was like, that's pretty cool, man. Like, I want my kid to be a baller. You know what I mean? So, and it's the greatest basketball player of all time. Let's be real. DeKalb County. Yes, sir. DeKalb County. Yes, sir. Representing. Do you like Kiki Hernandez? Yes, I do. Kiki versus lefties is always a good thing as well. Do they have that lineup out? Yeah, he's leading off. Yeah, I like him. Arguably the greatest. No, I understand. We're not going to get involved in like a back and forth about Jordan, but did you pick out names yet or ideas? My fiance really likes Kai. If it's a boy, if it's a girl, it's You're gonna have to give me a minute to find out. But she likes Kai for a boy, Kai. Hold on a second. My dog loves to. That name can go for either. Kai. For a girl, we had a girl name that we liked. It's like a Hawaiian name, kind of Alani, I think. Alani. It's like a Hawaiian name. It's like a Hawaiian thing. I mean, my kid's gonna be half Mexican, half white, so it's gonna be pretty cool looking, honestly. I mean, if it's got my looks, like, come on, it's gonna be beautiful. Jordan the GOAT. It works, but it's kind of chalky. What are you talking about? Minnesota stat or the name? Is the name chalky? There's not many Kais in the world, is there? Zogar batting second, 2,100. Let me check it out. Sogar. Eric Sogar. That is interesting. Sogar batting second against Woodruff. Yeah, he's doable for a value at 21. Let me see some. Second or third base. I had some guys I really liked at those positions. It's just going to come down to roster construction. If you need a value play, he's fine. Garlic is my favorite value overall. But yeah, he's fine. You can do worse, I think. But Jordan will shatter all kinds of statistics. We'll get 6 rings in my opinion. Oh, LeBron? Yeah. It's getting to the point where it's going to be harder and harder on him because he's just older and older right now. So, all right, y'all. We're at the end, man. I hope I was able to answer all y'all's questions. Thank you guys for joining me as always. I'll start going live a lot more for MLB. We'll do some NBA too, but I'll start going live a lot more. Follow me on Twitter at Cam_ATL. Revenge game for Sogard, right? Hold on. Let me put my Twitter right here. It's weird that I hate the team roster construction. You hate the term roster construction? Why? It's just super important, man. It is super important. Sometimes people lose because they don't understand that a different roster construction and they could smash, especially in basketball. Basketball roster construction is probably one of the more important things. And Jordan had years off. Exactly. Like, that's tough to compete with. Will Smith going to catch today? I'm thinking so. I believe I have him projected to. I think he's projected to. Let me see. I think he will be versus a lefty. No, I meant the guy's PGA picks he listed. Which ones? You're talking about my plays? Thanks, my dude. Let's get it tonight. Yes, sir. You talking about my plays for PGA? I don't think we have chalky guys. Some might be, but I don't really worry too much about if there's a couple that are. Do you like Woodruff? I don't like much pitching in that game, to be honest. Chicago, Milwaukee. I don't like a ton of pitching in that because there's a rain chance. There's a chance of some rain and the weather's not great. All right. Thank you guys for joining me as always, man. Good luck, everybody. I hope I was able to answer all y'all's questions. Cam_ATL on Twitter. Greenlightdfs.com. Let's get it. Welcome back to the live shows. I had fun talking to y'all. Red Sox stack for GPPs. Yes, that's perfectly fine, especially JD, Kike Hernandez, especially JD. Most of my stuff today has been like one-offs with Boston. No full-on stack, but for GPP, I understand stacking them. What was the shortstop cheap name? Shortstop. Cheap shortstop, man. I don't think I was spending down for shortstop. Yeah, I'm not really spending down for shortstop, man. I'm trying to spend up because Bo Bichette and Bogarts are really, really good, and the value's not great. But his name is Nicky Lopez if you want to play the lefty-righty matchup against Bieber. But he is 2-2, so if he just gets a hit, that's pretty much all you really care for. You know what I mean? All right, y'all, let's smash this shit today, man. Feeling good about it. I got to get off and go ahead and finalize everything. Thank you guys for joining me as always, man, and I'll see y'all soon. We'll be live again soon. Drop a like down below before you head out. Good luck.